she naturally wants to lay like this, right? The shoulder's just a little taller. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna gently turn her head, and she's like, ooh, we're gonna go to the direction she wants to first. So I'm gonna take her head to that, her left shoulder, and I'm just gonna hold it, and she's very content to do that for me. Now, gentle palm open, you never wanna force the head. So if you're forcing, stop, go back to midline here, and then try again. But she's like, oh, that feels fine. Now we're gonna go to the other shoulder, and I'm gonna feel just a little more tension because she's like, oh, that's a little more uncomfortable. So I'm just gently turning that chin so that it's pretty close to her shoulder, and I'm just gonna do a gentle hold. And you can hear she's fighting me a little more. She's making a little more sounds. She's telling me that feels a little more uncomfortable. I know, and then I'm gonna bring her back to center. I know, did that feel funny? Yeah. Bless you. And so you're gonna go back and forth from shoulder to shoulder about 5 times.
Okay.
So again, just a nice gentle hold. I know, and then I'm gonna bring you back to the center. There's your mama. Do you see your mama? Hi. And you can talk to her the whole time too. Tell her what you're doing. Nice and gentle back and forth. So you do each shoulder 5 times. Then we're gonna bring her to the center, and we're just gonna tip her ear down towards her shoulder. Okay, so the first one we're actually rotating the head, and this one we're gonna tilt the head. And she's gonna be pretty content on this side because this is what she kind of naturally wants to do. I'm gonna bring her to center, and then we're gonna go the other direction. And again, nice and slow, tilt. Hi. Does that feel, and now you can tell she's staying nice and calm for me, all right? She's tracking for me. So we're just doing nice, gentle stretches. Hi. And then back the other way. So 5 times each shoulder. Hi. So these are all the directions that her head would naturally go, right? We're gonna turn her head side to side. We can tilt our head side to side. That way. There you go. And then the last one is just a guppy. So you do, tilt the ears. And then the last one, we're just gonna kind of let her hang down low, head hang low. Okay, so this is gonna stretch out the body. This is kind of like if you were on an inversion table. Now I have my hands on her head and on her neck, okay? So I'm not gonna let her throw it all the way back, but we're just gonna kind of let her guppy. So my whole hand is supporting her shoulders. Her butt's in my lap. My arms are next to her. She does want to naturally kind of turn that direction. I'm trying to bring her a little more center. There we go. Oh, does that feel good? Does that feel good? So this is a nice long stretch. She might arch back because she's like, oh, that feels really good. But again, I'm fully supporting her. So her head is in one hand, her neck and shoulders are in my other hand. And I'm just kind of letting her hang low. Go. And I'm also do you see how I kind of facilitated her turning the other way? Because she's so used to wanting to turn to this left side that I just kind of gently brought her over to get her used to that other side too. Good job. So again, this will naturally, over time, help those muscles stretch out. Doing 1 or 2 sessions of baby body work can also help kind of bring everything back to center. You did such a good job. And you can see, look how nice and calm she is after, right? She's like, that felt so good.
And
Did that
do
feel
that
good?
Like
You can do
once a
that.
day,
You can do that a couple times a day. Yeah, 2-3 times a day can really help. Hi, that felt so good. So we're all set.